Hello and welcome back to another video. You may have noticed I'm in a slightly different location, and you may have also noticed that behind me is a little bit of mess, and that's because we're actually packing up our house. So everything is everywhere, everything is in boxes. I've got all my beauty bits piled up over there in their individual little boxes, and that will all make sense soon. But as it stands, the house is carnage. My life feels in disarray. I'm one of those people that if my environment isn't neat and tidy, neither is my head. Is anyone else like that? So at the moment, I'm just sort of living with it, and hopefully in a couple of weeks, this will no longer be the case. But the house is crazy. My clothes are everywhere. I can't find anything. It's all in boxes. But anyway, I still wanted to do a little video. It's more of a chatty haul. I thought you might enjoy it. I've been to the charity shops. For those of you that haven't yet seen, I actually found out the gender of our baby last weekend, and I posted it to my Instagram and to my TikTok. And I'll leave it linked down below for you. But for those of you that don't use TikTok or Instagram, we're very delighted. Our baby is going to be a little girl. And of course, we would have been delighted either way. But I am so excited to have a mini me. I'm so excited. So the first thing that I did when we found out was I ran to the charity shops to do a bit of charity shopping for her. I wanted to find some outfits. So basically the majority of this haul is going to be baby clothes. I do have a couple of things for myself, but this was mainly for baby girl, and I thought I would walk you through what I've got. Everything I've bought for her is age 0 to 12 months, because it's one of those things that if it doesn't fit her right away, that's fine. I'll just have it ready to go. I'll just have it waiting. And also, you'll know, I always say this when it comes to charity shopping, if you see something there and then that you love and you're able to afford to buy it, get it. Because so many times I've left something, gone away, come back, and it's gone, and I've regretted it. So the first thing I found, now this is absolutely adorable. This was from the Mind charity shop, and it's this little Ralph Lauren winter coat. It's in almost like a velvet material, and it was just £5. It's a hybrid of a dress coat. I just think it's absolutely adorable. This is an age 12 months. Our baby is due in winter, so the following winter this should fit her, but I couldn't leave this behind. This is the first thing that I got for her, and I just think this is so cute. Little details on the buttons. And I couldn't leave this behind, especially with this little collar. Just adorable. And by the way, everything that I've bought for her will of course be washed properly. I'm just showing you with the tags on for the moment so I know the pricing. Okay, next up, and this is another really cute little piece. This one is 6 to 12 months, and it's this gorgeous little floral dress by Boden. It's by Baby Boden, and it's 100% cotton, and I love it because it's got this little frilly collar. Something about me when it comes to baby clothes is I prefer more traditional. I prefer that kind of more Victorian look, and that's the way I'm intending on dressing her. So I'm not going to be putting her in like slogan tops or tracksuits or jeans. Absolutely fine if that's what you like, but I really like that traditional look for a baby, especially while you can still kind of dictate what they wear before they're older and they can choose. I really like this. I thought this is absolutely adorable and perfect in terms of the timing of when she'll be about 6 months. It will be coming into those warmer months, so a little dress is perfect. I just love the floral detailing on this. It reminds me of Liberty London, which is actually a fabric I'm going to try and find secondhand for her nursery, which we'll be doing after the summer. So that is the second thing that I got, and the price on this was just £2. £2, 100% cotton. Okay, the third thing I got her is so cute. These are a pair of dungarees, and they're these little frilly dungarees. Look how cute these are. They're in a pink corduroy, and what I also like about these is the lining is floral. So I'm always looking for those details. I do it for myself, so I'm going to be doing it for my baby too. Just because she's a baby doesn't mean she doesn't deserve top quality. I'm going to be doing as much as I can secondhand. I'm sure we will also receive some first-hand gifts. I've already had a couple of really beautiful first-hand baby grows and things like that. I'm also going to get some of her bedroom and pram and car seat first-hand as well, just for safety and hygiene reasons. So I'm going to be doing a mixture, but definitely for clothing and things that she's going to grow out of quickly, I'll be doing secondhand. I'll also be looking at things like secondhand toys, things that I can disinfect easily. So yeah, I got these adorable little dungarees, and these will be so cute with a little white top. And the age on these were 3 to 6 months. So she can wear these kind of going in to the new year, which is very, very sweet. And these were just £2 as well. Just so cute. I feel like I've got my own living doll arriving, and it's very exciting. We've actually already got her name as well, which I won't be sharing until she's born, because we may still change our mind, but at the moment we are calling the bump the name of the baby, just so we can kind of get a feel for it, get used to calling her that name, and just check that it really suits us. Now, number 4, this is the 4th and final thing that I got her. I'm going to be going out and doing some more secondhand shopping this weekend with my husband, but I saw this baby grow. Now this baby grow definitely will be too big for her for a while, but it's handmade in England. It's absolutely gorgeous, so I couldn't say no. I couldn't leave it behind. And this was £1.25, again 100% cotton, and I just love this sage floral detailing. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the colour sage. The bridesmaids at my wedding wore sage, and I think it's a really elegant colour. It's not too masculine, but it's also not super feminine, because a lot of what I've got her there is very pink, but I do also want to put her in sage, in baby blue, in lilac and things like that. So I've got this little baby grow, handmade in England, £1.25 and 100% cotton. Absolutely love this. So those are all of the items that I got for baby. I did also get myself a couple of new bits and bobs. I've treated myself to some new sandals. They're not secondhand, but I want to show you them anyway, because I think they're really nice, particularly if you're someone like me who likes feminine, but you don't like something too flouncy, like something with a bit of edge. Let me show you these. So these here are my new sandals, and I really liked them. They're by a brand called Carvela, and I'm pretty sure Carvela are owned by Kurt Geiger, and I just thought they were so cool. With the big statement buckles, matches my gold earring obsession very well. And they've got a bit of a platform, they're real leather. I thought these would be perfect for summer. I'm heading to Canada in a couple of weeks to see my family. And something I didn't know about pregnancy is that your feet can grow by like a size. And as a result, none of my trainers currently fit me. So I've been wearing a lot of open toe shoes. And I thought these would look really nice with dresses and with shorts and just basically with anything. So I thought I'd quickly show you those. Really happy with them, and if I can find them I'll link them for you down below. They're really comfy, and they've got these really beautiful details. I really like brands that feel affordable but still offer quality and detail. I'd say Carvela is sort of one of those mid-luxe brands, similar to like Marc Jacobs or Coach. Not super luxe, but also not high street prices. Those are the types of brands I like to get my shoes and bags from. I like to know that I'm getting quality. I'd rather spend that little extra 50, £100 knowing that something is much better made than getting sort of like more of a bargain, but it's not gonna last, or it's not gonna be comfortable because the quality's not good. So those are my new shoes. I did also find some homeware bits in the charity shop, and you may have noticed from the clues earlier, there will be a new home situation coming soon. And I don't wanna share too much just yet, but when I'm able to, I'm gonna do a whole tour and we'll talk about all of that. But I did spot this little vase, which I really liked. I got it in Mind. It was £2.50. You can actually still see it's got the label on it. And I liked this for the reason that it reminds me of, you know, the really nice vases that they have in florists. Really chic, simple. This is what it reminded me of, and I thought this with maybe some peonies or some roses would just look really nice on a kitchen island or a dining table. So I just grabbed this because I saw it and I thought, why spend 20 or 30 pounds on a vase when I can get one for £2.50? And then the final thing that I got is also from a charity shop. It's actually from the British Heart Foundation, which is one of my favourite secondhand shops for furniture. If you're based in the UK, or at least in England, you'll know that the British Heart Foundation have their own line of shops that's just for furniture. So if you're ever looking for a really good bargain on a cabinet or some homeware, a table, chairs, whatever it is, try and see if you've got a British Heart Foundation furniture shop near you. We're very lucky, we've got one about 5 minutes away, and where we're potentially moving to also has one about 20 minutes away, so that's where I'm going to be doing a fair bit of my homeware shopping. But I spotted this bowl and I really liked it because I thought it'd make a great fruit bowl. It was £4.99, and the reason I thought it'd work well for a fruit bowl is because it's clear. You can kind of see all the fruit when it's kind of all sat here. I don't know, something about it just felt really nice, but it's also got this really big flat surface, so fruit isn't going to roll out of it. So I just had to grab this for £4.99, and I think it'll make a really great fruit bowl. So that is the other thing I got. Bit of a random haul today. Bit of homeware, bit of baby. Not much in terms of my fashion, to be honest, because I'm really trying to wear what I've got and then just buy a couple of bits and bobs that I can wear throughout my pregnancy. And to be honest, the majority of what I'm buying is just loose, oversized shirts, because I know that I'll wear them after pregnancy as well, and they don't have to really be fitted perfectly to me. You can find them secondhand really easily. So I do actually have a little maternity secondhand haul coming soon. I did a bit of a shop on Vinted the other night. Haven't spent loads, but I've got, you know, a couple of pairs of shorts, some shirts, some dresses and things like that, just for summer, because I am now at the point where the majority of what I own does not fit, and it can be a bit frustrating because, you know, you've got all these really nice clothes that you've bought and you really want to wear, but I've just got to remember, you know, in a year's time, hopefully I'll be able to wear them again. So to be honest, that is all I've actually got to share with you today. Not the most exciting video, but I still wanted to have a little chat, have a little catch up with you nonetheless. Once the mayhem of packing and moving and all of that jazz has taken place, hopefully I'll be able to make some more informative videos. I do really want to start doing home vlogs, talking more about day-to-day lifestyle, food, drink, home interiors. So much I want to do, but right now the house is just boxes. Unfortunately, it's not possible. I'm now going to pop on my shoes because I'm heading out for a relaxed dinner date with my husband tonight. We're just going to a local Italian for some pasta. I might have a mocktail if they've got any on the menu, which would be very, very nice. I hope you've enjoyed this little relaxed video of what I've been buying recently. Let me know what your favourite item was. I'd love to know. And as always, a huge thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll definitely be bringing you some more interesting videos in future. But for now, this is what I have available to do. As always, a huge thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!